Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Big Dre coming at you. Hey, listen, wanted to record this quick video because um, been having a lot of people inquire about some of the things that we're working on in terms of um, trading. But here's the deal. When we talk to a lot of people about what it is that we do, one of the things that I'm hearing a lot, even during this time of this sort of global crisis, is that I don't have enough time. And to most people's surprise, I agree with them, but not from the perspective that I think that they're thinking of it from, but from the standpoint of you really don't have that much time. And so you have to do something um, to fix it. So anyway, with that being said, not here to be your sort of your guru, but when someone showed this to me once, it really impacted my life, and I figured, hey, listen, I could definitely pass it on to you as well. So um, what I don't think people realize is literally how little time they actually have. Most people think they're busy. Most people say, hey, I got a lot going on in my life, and that's actually true. But when people really look at it, I think they'd be staggered to find out really how little time they have. And so what I'm gonna do real quick is just share my screen. And in so doing, I'll be able to show you that the average lifespan right now is 78.5 years. And we'll also talk real quick about the average media consumption. So we're not talking about all media. This social media is 144 minutes or 2 hours. And most people consume at least 2 hours of television as well. I saw a statistic that said that the average media consumption per day in America was 11 hours. So that's actually pretty amazing. But we're just going to go with 2 and 2. But let me just show you something real quick because I think it'll be impactful. At least it was for me. So let me real quick change my screen share real quick. And let's go to the whiteboard. So if we look at what we just saw, which was the average life expectancy was 78 years. Let's go ahead and put that down here. He said 7. Come on now, we can do it. All right, there we go. 78 years. And let's go ahead and in our country, right, and just go ahead and subtract the first 18. That's when you're living at home. That's when you're generally under the roof of your parents. Um, you don't get to make decisions necessarily for yourself, etc. And so if we do that, that leaves us with 60 years. 60 years left of when we're so-called adults out on our own, making decisions for ourselves, and basically being able to enjoy life. Now, here's the thing. Even that right there just is like, hey, man, that's all the time I really have, 60 years. And that's if I live to 78. But here's the thing. How do most people divide their day up, right? 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of work, and 8 hours of life. And usually in this life category, you have to put in a few other factors. You have to run errands. You have to spend time with family. You have to pursue any passion projects that you have, right? You got to commute. You got to entertainment. Right, in here is all that good stuff. This is the good stuff, right? And so what happens though is, so when we take a look at that and we go ahead and say that, listen, if we're getting the proper sleep, if we're working our job, then our 60 years, we actually have to divide it by 1/3, right? And so 1/3 of that means that we actually only have 20 years. So when you're saying that you don't have time, you're right. You don't have time because of all those things that you're putting off, all of those things that you're not doing, all those passion plays that you're not pursuing, all of those things that you said that you wanted to do, the travel, all of the life by design that you wanted to have, you're putting that off to the tail end of life, or for some mythical perfect scenario for everything to come together for you to be able to have the right time to start doing something or whatever it may be. And every time you put that off, you're eating into that 20 years of actual life that you have. And so the only way you can really acquire more time, right, is that you have to either cut into sleep, or you have to be able to figure out a way to buy your life back. Buy back 8 hours of work. Buy back time in here where you can have people do errands for you, right? Buy back some time so that you can get to all of the good stuff. Get rid of the commute. Make the commute from your bedroom to your office door inside of your home, right? Whatever it may be, so that you can get to the family, you can get to the fun passion projects, you can get to the entertainment, you can get to the exercise and the health and the well-being, you can get to all those things. You've got to be able to buy your life back by minimizing time in different areas that are already allocated in different ways. Now, when you factor in the fact, right, that we just talked about over 2 hours on social media and at least 2 hours on television, Netflixing and chilling, Huluing, Game of Thrones and whatever it is that you're doing, you're talking about 4 hours a day minimum. And I'm on the low side there, folks. I'm telling you, they just said it's 11 hours a day, but we're going to go down to 4 hours a day is being used to consume media. Okay. And if you did that 7 days a week, 7 days a week, that becomes 28 hours a week. 28 hours a week. Okay. If you were to times that by 52, let's just do it real quick, just to make it easy and effective. I'll just do it right here on my calculator. 28 times 52. I know it's 560 plus the additional 20, but hold on one second. We're going to get to it. 28 times 52 is 1,456 hours a year, right? And if we divided that by a 40-hour work week, if we divided that by a 40-hour work week, right, which is what the average American does, right? 40 hours, actually, I think they do more, but 40 hours of work, that means that would be 36 weeks. 36 weeks out the year that you're spending consuming social media. 36 work weeks. 36 effective full-time employment. 36 weeks out of the year you're spent watching television, social media, or whatever. And what I'm telling you is that you don't have the time because you're investing your time in places where you can't get an ROI positive, where there's no return on investment, or the return on investment is negative. And so if we can figure out a way to actually master time and actually take it to the point where we're taking some of this time that we have and we're reallocating it into other places so that we can buy back those 8 hours of work, so we can buy back that commute time, so we can buy back that errand time, so that we can get our life back. Man, how powerful would that be? How powerful would that be? So that's what we do, is we're actually showing you a game plan and a strategy to be able to do some of that stuff. How do we do it? Well, we still have responsibilities. We gotta be able to pay bills. We gotta get our debt lower. We got things that we have to do. So we have to earn income in that regard. But if we can earn income that is exceeding our basic needs and we can begin to reduce some of that other stuff, then we can buy our life back. And how do we do it? Well, we have to be able to learn the skill set of money. We have to learn how to multiply a dollar, turn a dollar into five, so that we can have that and we can use that and deploy that asset in order for us to be able to not just compound money, but also compound time. This is a powerful book, by the way, Overcoming Time Poverty. I know you couldn't see it right there, but powerful book. Look, anyway, folks, just wanted to highlight that real quick. Was on my heart to share with you guys. Hope that makes sense. When someone broke that down for me, it was a powerful moment in my life, and I hope you guys got some value out of it as well. All right, ain't it great?